Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. This is episode 51, and on the show today I have Gavin Murdoch and Ian Phoenix, who have been lifelong friends from either in school or just growing up on the street together playing sports. A week ago today we had done the Rome Marathon. Well, the lads had completed the Rome Marathon. I had attempted the Rome Marathon, and what we talk about is the build up, the training, how it felt, what happened, the highs and lows, and all the things in between when you're prepping for a marathon. And we do things very differently. We train we train a 3-day-a-week running, which a lot of people would disagree with, but we do it to complete the task. We also discuss the All Heart Challenge, which is the challenge we did last year, which was 9.5 hours, and we talk about the 50k ultra we did 2 years previous to that, and what we're doing next. So if really it's just three guys having a laugh and having chats. If you like the show, please give us a subscribe, a follow, or leave a positive comment. It really helps. And for now, enjoy the show. The big thing I say is that you gotta win the morning.
Heavy requirements on them to lift heavy weights.
The conversation has to be changed.
What you truly value.
No right way and there's no wrong way.
Become the source of struggle.
I kept finding myself in tears from the physical pain.
You're listening to the Stephen Kinsler podcast. Gents, welcome to the show.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, man. Here we are.
How we got roped into this?
Well, this is easier than running a fucking marathon.
Well, you say that, but I think my legs might argue the point with that one. And my toenails are just literally jumping on my feet.
This time last week, we were
Going to the battle.
waiting
Yeah.
in line. Probably the only three lads that were
Laughing.
very relaxed.
Nervously.
I think everyone there thought we were in the wrong place, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
the expos, they were looking at us going, where are they? They're not where the comedy expo, are they?
I was getting annoyed actually queuing up to the jets.
Oh yeah, how long did you have to wait for the toilet? Like,
About 25 minutes, was it?
it's longer than that.
It could have been longer than that.
Was
Actually.
that the expo, was it?
So annoyed.
No, remember at the marathon.
At the marathon.
Oh,
We totally
I
skipped
honestly
the
thought
queue.
you walked in front of everyone. I was like, guys at the walk.
6,000 Portal, was it?
Yeah, for like 18. What was it, 18? Or 15,000 people, was that?
I think it was 18.
18, I think. All I know is that while Ross told me about 3,500 didn't finish it, I was like, yes.
Yeah. And I came 10,000. Oh, man.
One person didn't finish the marathon.
One lad was hanging out the back of a dump truck, a bin truck somewhere.
It was carnage at the start, wasn't it?
23
Like it was. It felt a bit like...
Well, we seen the confetti go up
Standing
at half
around.
8, and then we didn't start running until maybe kind of 10 to 9.
Yeah.
That nervous energy was starting to kind of.
And now you burn up there, but then you're so slow at the beginning as well. You can't push.
I set that pace the
We
whole
were
way.
running a 6. We were running a 6.
That was too
Yeah.
quick, to be honest. That was too quick. We should have been doing like a
I thought
7.
that was perfect. It was.
I thought 7s maybe up to the 10 mark.
Yeah.
Would have been perfect because you would have had a bit more in the tank then. I'm just saying that because when I hit the 20,
But then also you do
There was no one left.
you do go
There was no
straight
one
down
left.
into a massive hill.
Oh,
at
no,
the
no,
start,
it's
so you're
the-
like, yay!
it's amazing.
God, it is.
I'm going to absolutely smash this. We're going sub 4 hours. And then you realise I have to run for another 4
I did
hours.
at one point go, I'm definitely going to get like close to like 450. 420 maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna totally crush my thing. This is a 4k in.
Yeah, you learn quickly, don't you?
Yeah, I had those disillusions of yourself thinking,
Yeah.
this feels good. This feels good. I distinctly remember saying to him, I think it was about the 18, 19 mark, like, hey, it feels good.
Yeah.
About the 23, 24, I was like,
Once you get into
Gab,
the 20s.
something's happening. Something's happening here. The legs are starting to go a bit.
I thought when I hit 21k, I was like, I've got to do another 21k.
See, that's what the mental game started.
That's
when
the best with your head.
Here goes the head.
I think the mental game started when I seen the first Poxy sign go up, 16 kilometres.
It was the miles.
Oh,
You've run 10 miles.
miles, yeah.
16 kilometres, okay.
Yeah.
You've run
But
10
we were
miles.
walking off kilometres and the miles seemed confusing.
There's 16 to go.
I know that I did 16, but it was annoying me that it was now saying 10. I'm like,
Yeah.
but it's only 10 miles. But then that would start messing with my head.
Yeah, that's the same with me. I'm just hitting
I think
sign
we seen the first one and then you could not see everyone.
Yeah.
It was like, what? I've only done that was a
Some of them
kilometre.
didn't come for ages.
They were a kilometre apart, but he felt like they were moving them every day. Like,
Yeah.
that wasn't a kilometre. That felt like
What's
3.
happening here?
Because my watch would beep about 200 metres or 100. It started off like 100, but obviously every kilometre was getting
Yeah.
slightly further away
Yeah.
from the sign. So I'm like, you've run such and such. And I was like, yeah, the sign's not there yet.
I finished the marathon halfway through. On my watch. Yeah, unbelievable.
I don't know what
You done me. You done me.
You're on a metric, different system.
Yeah. I need to get a Garmin or something. Yeah.
We're almost near 4 or 5k. We're almost near 4k again. Same thing.
Close enough. Close enough.
I might watch this 42.
My watch has been.
Where's my medal?
Where's your one with the medal? So I finished and done. Like.
Imagine.
Oh god, there was a few times I thought it was done.
And then the cobbles along the way.
Yeah.
Random cobbles. Like.
The ones at the Coliseum was when it started kind of nailing
You're trying to
my
adjust
legs.
your feet
Yeah.
as you're running like
I
that.
got very conscious when the knees started feeling a bit dicky. I was very, and then I was kind of watching my feet, which is probably.
But running on the cobbles wasn't too bad when the cobbles were nice and set.
Yeah,
it was like the wave cobbles. Like
Yeah.
you could jump in and out of
Dip
them.
of it,
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't nice at all.
But before the Rome Marathon, a few years ago, we ran a 50k.
Yeah, we like doing these things.
Yeah. So, as Susan actually made a good point this morning, are we just going through a midlife crisis? Or are we just legends?
I like the after.
There's a fine line between that sentence, to be honest.
There's a bit of both in there.
in our heads, we think we're legends. But everyone else is going, midlife crisis. Those lads are struggling.
I just like when people say I can't do it, just like, you know what?
What will tip the iceberg is that I'll go out to Turkey and I'll come back with a rug on the head. It's definitely midlife crisis. He's coming, he's got new teeth, he's got new hair in his head. Like, hope nobody notices.
I think we're too past the midlife crisis, though, aren't we?
Ah, yeah, well, that's that.
Like, that's in your 30s, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it hits people at different times, either way.
Yeah.
We're legends. Let's just say
Yeah.
that.
Look, we just like to see how far we can push ourselves.
So when I pitched that idea to you, if you can remember, what was going through your heads?
I don't want to be Steve's friend anymore.
I just said yes.
You did.
Yeah, Gal just said yes, right? Gav said
Yes
yes to everything.
Remember that year? Like, I'm gonna say yes to everything.
Yeah.
Saying yes.
You
I was
know,
like, I actually
like
can't,
Jim Carrey,
actually can't do
yes,
that.
I need to start saying no now.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
That was actually one of the talks. The keynote speaker at the thing on Friday was how to say no. Big talk, big hour long, like how to say no to things so you can
Wow.
live a better life. Pretty interesting.
I've lived an awesome life saying yes, though, as well, but
It's nice to say yes.
Well, you look, I suppose you look back on the last few years, especially the stuff that we probably never done if we'd had said, I'm not doing that. Go away.
It's too easy to do that. It requires hard work.
It's nice though, isn't it? When
Yeah.
you say no.
It can be.
yeah, but each year you need to set yourself.
You don't have to
something
go
like
run
that
for
just
5
to-
You need
hours.
a challenge.
achieve something.
Yeah.
You need a challenge every year to do something. So I need a challenge every
Yeah,
year.
the problem
I'm
is
the
now. The problem is now. There's like 2 or 3 challenges every year now. It's not one challenge a year. So we were Rome, and they were trying to get us to do this other thing.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about doing a half marathon. And we're like, right.
Well, a
that's
half
what we
marathon
do.
isn't a challenge now.
No,
It's a challenge.
it's not.
It's not really a
Well, I
challenge.
tell you what, I hit
The
the
rain
half.
doesn't hit you.
It's only a challenge if you're going to go
I
for a
hit
very
the half
specific
marathon
time.
in that distance, in that marathon. I was like, I'm done. Goosed.
Yeah, but the thing is, you are done. You're finished that half marathon. You don't have to
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what
Yes.
I want to come shoot that finish like that. Great, I feel great. I feel great. I need Olivia
Seems like I
screaming
could do another one.
40 kilometres up when I needed that to get me up that.
Because when I said I'd see the last K sign to get to the finish line, I
Oh
thought,
my God,
I'm going to run this.
that was
I
the-
couldn't run anymore. I was like,
That was the longest kilometre I've ever seen in my life. I was like, here we go, last kilometre. Okay.
Let's push.
I can see the
couldn't
finish
push
line.
them.
Yeah.
There was
I
nothing
had a
in
little-
me.
about 10 yards out, I got a bit of a kick. I was like, then I see the time and it really sank into the hole.
I was surprised the amount of people that were looking at you.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
stewards
yeah.
kind of looking at you.
To be
See
fair-
if they were coming into the finish line, like,
Are you going to pass out?
Yeah.
I think they had a lot of people at the end of it that were kind of fucking.
Have you seen some of the pictures on the Instagram
Yeah.
posts? People like were hanging.
I didn't actually look at these. I didn't look at it. I just didn't.
Oh, it's literally flooded my.
I got the email about
my
Andy
Yeah,
saying
that's all I have. It's all this
Here's your photos.
sunsets over the Coliseum.
I'm seeing photos of me struggling through life.
Well, I only have photos of me at the start, so I might download them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough going, alright.
But that 50k, that loop. Was,
Everyone said the loop. So for people, all our
Yeah,
subscribers, the loop was a 5k loop 10 times. I remember we trained for this. I remember the first time
we trained a lot
because
better, to be
everyone
honest.
said do not
You think
do
that,
a loop.
You train really
it
well.
will mess your head up.
It did that.
If you were like doing, for me, I was kind of like doing a loop is grand because then I know exactly where I am. And then
I think that's the problem,
We had,
isn't it?
we had the gym,
Yeah.
and we could run in.
Yeah,
we
I
had
think
the
it-
toilet because you needed toilet breaks.
Yeah, this one did. Yeah. I was
Remember,
going
we ran that morning.
Yeah, but
I was like,
you're
"It's
not
not
gonna
catch
catch
us
us."
on this." And like 5 minutes later, it's like, sorry lads.
Alright. Superhuman.
Yeah, I was in good nick back then. Maybe. Well, I was trying a lot better back for that one.
Yeah.
I was doing the runs and putting the
I don't know.
mileage in.
Did
No,
you
I was
use
100%.
But remember we said we'll go one lap one way, we'll reverse it.
Yeah.
And we did that once. I was like, we're never
Did we do
reverse-
that once?
We did that. We did
tested
20k.
20k we tested. We done 10 and then 10 back, and we're like, okay, we're not doing it that way because that's
Horrible.
horrible.
It was so much worse.
Oh, yeah.
How did it make it worse?
I felt more stuff,
I don't know what it was. But the thing with the loop was, you kind of, after about 6 of them, you knew exactly what distance you're at every
Yeah.
time. You're like, oh, that's 25.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 30. Oh, that's 40.
Yeah. I just think it's a mental game of running. Honestly, once
Yeah.
you get
I
to
know
your
it
head-
is, yeah. Like your legs and muscles and all that, they're like, no matter how much you're trying to go on it.
But your head is telling your legs are gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the problem.
That's when because when I was
they're
still
not
with you on your shoulder, I was like on the knee, and this leg was like that. The top just there. That little section there was like, why isn't that bending properly? I was like, oh my god. And then I was like, right, I think Gavin kick on. He's got another little notch in him because he's looking back and he's doing this to me.
Start getting angry again.
I was like, here's the music, man. You kick on.
Yeah.
And then when I got to 30 and like no music myself, like, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Me head.
Oh,
My head was like here.
Because that
Because
game changed for me my earphones.
I didn't do music till 10k. I was like, I'm not going to do music. I'm going to just embrace and enjoy.
Yeah, well, that was my
And then I
plan.
stuck music on. And it was like, okay, music's not working. Podcast wasn't working. Because anytime there's too much noise around you.
There was,
And
yeah.
then there was always that one person with their fucking ghetto blast.
Blaring, yeah. Hey, knock your right. I can kill you.
Yeah.
I'll kill you, man.
Why? What's like? No one wants to listen to your
Yeah, I
shit.
didn't understand that either. I didn't understand
There
that.
was a woman beside me, and I'd say she was in her 60s now. Fair play to her, but she had like opera on, but she was singing it herself as well, like real like belting it. I was like, what has happened?
Yeah.
Like, am I tired? Am I that tired now? I'm starting to
Yeah.
hear.
But that's obviously how they train. You must
Yeah,
train with
yeah.
fucking blaring the music. Like,
That's it. I didn't think I'd need music, but I could have done it.
I was like, there's no easy way out. 6 million times, please. There's no easy way. There is no tomorrow. Let's keep going.
Repeat.
Oh man.
That just annoyed me then because it's getting to like 32k.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last from kind of 30, I'd say probably 33 onwards, every kilometre was just torture.
Yeah.
Mental torture.
What
because-
was the highlight of the Rome Marathon for you when you were in it? Like, where was you just like, this is fucking amazing? Because I had one of those moments.
I think about 15k.
Yeah, I think up to 15k where we were kind of at a nice pace and it felt comfortable and nothing was hurting.
You're in a
There's no pain in my zone and we're out, you know, and the breathing was grand. Now, to be fair, to the whole marathon, I didn't feel like I was out of breath or gas. It was just obviously everything else was fighting against.
But I found that even in the 50k, the loop we did, the 30k became quite easy. But
Yeah, when we ran 30k.
that surprised the hell out of me. Cause
And I was very shocked because my first 30k.
Yeah,
My
I remember saying it,
post COVID 30k.
yeah, and I was the same with my Lone Ranger one.
That was bit.
Where he went on his own.
I remember those videos.
Moments.
Doing good, lads. Doing good. Fucking hate this
I
shit.
felt like Bear Grylls in the end.
He turned into a lump of salt.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Just went like that, and I was like, seriously, that's just
I was walking around the noggin like
like
a
you're
zombie.
lost.
I can't do this.
Shoot him's the one.
I can't do this.
Shoot him. It's the epidemic. It's back.
Steve, you can go shy. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know, yeah, a few moments like that. But the 30k, yeah, because that was
Yeah.
a long when we took that.
Oh,
took that,
the shortcut.
that shortcut, that was not a shortcut.
We'll avoid the hills.
I
We're
went up
going up the
every hill
hills.
we can find. I thought we were avoiding these hills.
You don't need off terrain, alright.
Oh,
But
man.
we'd all intention to go into the sea and have a dip and all.
I had a massive headache and everything.
I was the same. The two was just lying down on the grass like kids with starfish at the fire. Steve, you going for a swim? No, I'm not going for a swim. I was like, okay.
Listen to that.
Just checking I'm still
Get
alive.
in, you cramp in the sea, you drown or something.
But then the 30k, 4 or 5 weeks ago, I did that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
delighted.
tough, but like
Yeah.
I finished it and
I
I was like,
buzzing with that one.
I was walking, I was fine, I was able to.
I was going off my previous one and I was like, I'm actually grand.
I'd say up to the 20 mark felt nice and comfortable, and you were kind of enjoying it and looking around, taking it all in. And then you kind of got to the 25 mark because I still remember saying to you like, this is where this is starting to take effect.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think I'm
What?
already thinking
Nothing
about
taking
this.
effect.
So I'm going in and running 2k, 3k. I'm already thinking about my mind battle already. I shouldn't be.
That's when we done
Enjoy
that-
every
when we
kilometre.
done that 25k, like, and we got to Shankill, and we were thinking like, Oh no, Ballybrack Village, and we had ourselves completely psyched out. So we got there and absolutely destroyed us.
I'd love to know how people are zone out. Like, I can't seem to.
That, what's a runner's high thing?
Yeah.
I've never experienced a runner's high. Well,
Exactly.
maybe the first K.
Boy, at the start line, when you see the confetti going off, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Listen, you're standing still. I know, it's amazing.
When you passed me them earphones, I felt a bit of a runner's high.
Yeah.
2 kilometres. Like,
Yeah.
So I leave
I
the slow
pissed
ass.
past everyone.
I leave the fucking big
This
fat
is
Rhino
unbelievable.
behind.
And I realised it's only 28k in. I was like, I better slow it down.
I'm going. We leave Rhino behind me. Big heavy head behind me there.
No, I suppose the best part for running up the, because I said it to you guys and you was like, I have no recollection of that.
No.
Running up the Vatican Road. Because I was just
Yeah,
like,
right. I don't
this is
remember that.
amazing. And I was like, I'm not even taking my phone out. I'm just going to fucking.
That was only like
this
16
is
kilometres,
literally,
17
this is
kilometres?
16, 17k.
Only.
Because I was still
We were
feeling
still
good.
talking though.
Yeah, were you?
We were still kind of talking.
And I was like, this is amazing. And then the marching bands and all that. I was like, oh, this
Yeah,
is
I
so
remember
cool. Oh, this everything's
Oh,
so
yeah.
much fun.
You know what
Yeah, I
mean?
love running.
They should have switched that around. All the
Yeah.
marching bands at the start getting you hyped up.
Yeah.
And then you came around the corner and there's 3 outlaws sitting there.
Oh, the sad song.
Yeah.
Everybody hurts. Hey, fucking joke.
When you're feeling down.
What?
I am feeling down now.
I feel bad enough for hearing
They
that.
wanted to egg him or something.
But you chose this.
Yeah.
You chose this. You're one on the sides.
Yeah.
This is your choice.
Remember
Yeah.
you chose to do this.
But you can do it.
It's like,
Thanks for that.
cheers.
False. Like,
Because all the soul comes out. Like,
See, I don't like the rah-rah, like, you're doing amazing, all that, like, the best song I'd seen was Hurry Up at St. Patrick's Day.
yeah, I see that.
Some
Yeah, yeah.
Irish girl.
Think about the point at the end of the day. Paddy's Day, like, yeah, I'm gonna just no. I didn't think of that. All I'm thinking is,
I've seen a lot of Irish though.
Here comes the
Loads
next.
of Irish,
Here comes
yeah.
the next sign saying, "I've only done 1 kilometre," which feels like I've done 5.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. That was tough. It was a good day out though.
It was a good day out. Yeah. I remember there was a girl, I think she was 16 when married him, 17, whatever, but her whole family were
Yeah,
lined up,
see-
and they put their hands up, all of them put their hands right on us. So I went up and went, and then the dad just
Before she got there.
she was behind me, I was like, yeah! The dad was looking at me going, my daughter. I was like, oh, sorry.
To be honest,
Ruined the whole moment.
any little thing you can think of that would push you out a little bit
That's
more.
what I needed it.
Because I was
More than our daughter.
Remember I was saying about the Portuguese family and their son was obviously called Dino. And all these sons are like, Dino, go on, Dino. And you see me, I'm like, Dino, they said Dino, didn't they? Keep going, Dino, keep going. Just to keep pushing it. Like,
I was so embarrassed by the girl, like, Jesus. I took over our whole family.
it was anticlimactic. She was like, thanks, guys.
Big sweaty man hand.
Who was she?
I needed to be pumped. You just pumped me up.
Because the first 5 or 10, any Irish person you see, he was like,
I was scared.
"What are you?" All the nerves.
We're Irish.
We're Irish. Why don't you just cheer us? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was fun.
Oh.
It was fun though.
So I remember when we got to 12k, when I hit 12k, I was like, right. No.
You definitely weren't far behind.
No.
Like, it was. You must. I'd say like.
I do when
It's
I,
because
when
of the-
when I
I say
came out
because
of the
of the-
toilet, and I tell you, and I was like,
You see-
the woman before me, she unloaded what she had in her guts. You can hear, you know, you stand outside, you go, you're like,
I wouldn't go in.
what?
I wouldn't go in. I'd rather squat in the child's park. That's what happened.
We seen a lot of lads standing at the fence who were like,
Great idea.
12 kilometres, like, we just go now because people are
Yeah.
going, so we'll go. So fucking, we stand there and I was like, we're going to chance to get out of there. So that's the Children's Park. And he's like, oh man, there's no one in it, but like, we could have picked a better place to go for it. Now there was bushes and stuff,
Yeah.
but it was just, you know.
Yeah, I kept thinking you'd be coming up because
Well, see, when I
we didn't
came-
change our pace.
I
Like,
say
our
it was
pace
about
the same the whole time.
3-4 minutes waiting in line to then go, but then I ran and I was running really good, and I was like, I'll probably catch them. And I was like, you're running too fast.
If we were doing a kilometre every kind of 6
6.
at that point, so 3
Yeah.
minutes, we're halfway through that already.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so you were probably.
Yeah,
I'd
but
say
anything
as well,
else you would have had
You were
it
probably
to catch up.
6 or 7 minutes behind, really,
Yeah.
if you think about that
Yeah.
in sense, because you're waiting. Like.
Did you regret stopping there, like for the old toilet? Could you?
To queue up for the urinal, yeah, because I should have pissed
Queue was
on
a
like what
joke,
everyone
yeah.
else was pissing the street.
To be fair, if you'd stayed with us, we weren't long after that when we stopped.
You really were. We went across the bridge and then we just
In hindsight, probably should have went when Gav went into the queue that time when he.
no.
Yeah.
Before the start.
Yeah, because I was
we
like,
were kind of
I'm
like.
not gonna lie,
I think I need to
one of
go.
those, not those long ones, and you're just like finish up. Like, come on, let's get this finish up. They should would. They wouldn't. I was like, there's still more.
The one
There's still
time,
more.
the one time you wanted to cut out and get out.
Even as we didn't want to run. It was like,
Like, I don't want to do this.
I'm not doing this.
You do what you're telling me.
But that was I was like,
Listen to your bells.
and I start going like, so I was like, all right, come on, Dave Cotton shit. Come
Yeah.
on, Cameron Haynes, come on. And I was like, you've run 12 kilometres. I'm like, because the thing, because I didn't have my earphones in, I wasn't getting that notification every kilometre you've run.
Yeah.
I think when I start doing that, that started stressing me out.
Yeah.
Because I was being told,
I realised
What
it
was
there,
it?
yeah.
I need to turn that off next time.
Yeah.
But I was 12k, I was like, right now it's only 30k. And you can run 30k. That was all that little
that's right.
delusional 5 minutes of,
Yeah.
it's only 30k to go.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're now 15k. Oh, man.
That's when I got the 33 mark. That's what was in my head. Is that like, I've only, like this space, you only got 10k. A 10k, you know, you can do 50 minutes, an hour
Yeah.
max. An hour if you're just kind of.
But it's these little chats are just killing you.
Yeah.
They're killing you.
Right, everybody chats. There was a fucking monkey in my head
Yeah.
screaming. "Ah! Who are you? Remember me? No. Yeah. So yeah, it is like, look, I suppose anyone that does runs like that will tell you it's the mental side of things that gets you first. Like,
And someone always says 30k is where the race starts.
yeah.
They've all said that.
Assholes.
Yeah, don't like them.
Do you know what I hate? I hate those
They're
do-gooder runners.
They're the lads that do a sub 3 hours and all that.
Yeah. I was to tell you, like, there was a woman walking a 5-hour pace.
I see that.
Yeah, I was like, I'd actually only see it.
Yeah.
Look at me. Yeah. Slow ass.
Rhino.
But that,
Run, Rhino.
when people say it's like, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, but I'm not a runner.
Yeah.
And I genuinely don't like. It was a Jocko Willick, do hard shit.
Yeah.
And it was over COVID, right? I'll start running. I ran 10 minutes, I died.
Well, that's-
and then I built
I'm
up and I was
gonna
like, I'm going to run an ultra because I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
And it was all that, like, yeah, I was
Because I hate it.
reading too much of his books. Where
is he?
They're up there. Oh, they're somewhere there. There. Discipline equals freedom.
Yeah.
Field manual by Jocko Willick.
Do the things you hate.
Do the things you hate. And I was like, yeah, let's do that for 6.5 hours. But
That was a long one, actually.
so yeah, like and then people tell like so, a member comes. Everyone's like, oh, I didn't do the marathon. I was like, and she goes, kind of knew you wouldn't do it. I was like, what?
Fuel.
Will you
Fuel
use-
me.
Membership up.
Fuel, yeah.
Membership up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Get out.
she meant it so nice, and I was like, no, but I did the training. I did the same amount of training for a 50k.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran the distance. It wasn't that I quit. I fucking something wrong with my hip. And I said, and if the
couldn't feel it.
it was that the training wasn't enough, and I was like, if the training wasn't enough, the two other guys
Yeah,
did it.
yeah, exactly.
So, and then the 18Ks and the 30Ks and 25Ks were all doable. I said, it can be done. It was something wrong.
Yeah.
Mechanically was going on.
Oh, and just a little tidbit. I know I told him. I said, I'm going back to Rome. I already booked the ticket.
Oh, I already said it to them.
Yeah.
He's already in.
So
there.
There you go. I'm not
Next
fucking-
year?
I bought the ticket.
You
I
got
bought it
yeah.
on Tuesday night.
I said that to you, and said he's got to go back and do that. He might not tell us. He
I was
might
like,
go.
it's a little-
I was going. I actually did in my head. I'm just going to fly in and do it. Fly in. She was like, "You're not going on your own." I was like,
Susan, going with you?
"Apparently so."
I can't say that now because then Liv want to go. Then he'll end up doing it as well.
He won't repeat it. He's going to run a desert marathon.
I want to do the Petra.
Have you looked into that?
Yeah. Isn't that class?
The finish line looks class.
Yeah. If you
The
made
rest
it.
of it doesn't look
If you
class.
made it.
You gotta have
Oh, take me there. Take me there, son.
our 3-day
I love
week.
Fortnite.
Is that like Saudi Arabia or something?
Jordan.
Ah, God.
I'm
Our 3
hoping
day.
to meet Jesus when I get there.
You might see him.
You're fucking-
You will see him eventually at some stage. It's not like a 50k or 60k or something. Or is it
No, it's a
still
proper-
42, like?
yeah,
But
proper-
it's in the desert, like.
It's in
I've
the desert,
already
yeah.
forgotten the pain of Rome now. I just need to get more pain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember after the 50?
I know,
Like,
I know.
never running again.
We didn't
You're
for
a
2
dope-
years.
You're a dope.
We didn't for 2 years. Was it? 2 years we didn't run after that.
I think so.
Yeah.
How bad was bad. We should have just kept going. But we didn't.
No, we were. That was
We're
demoralising.
kind of going back into the. I suppose because we started running because of COVID and the gym being closed, and we need to get out and kind of just get out and do something.
Actually, COVID's the cause of our running.
Yeah,
It's COVID's fault.
We would have been so
I'd
jacked.
say
by
it's
now.
more. It's 50-50 COVID and 50-50 Cal's fault.
Always my fault. Yeah. Tomo's thing was last year.
Yeah, the also
There was a gap before the 50k.
There was a
gap
yeah. So we
in
had a
there.
gap in between, a year in between the All Heart Challenge. Or did we have 2 years?
I think it was 2
Yeah.
years
2 years between the Ultra, yeah, and then the All Heart Challenge.
that you
Which-
organised.
I like organising my
You
own
do,
challenge.
yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
like, oh, you must say, I like designing, I like the 24-hour thing. I designed it. That's going to be a yearly thing, though, but I'm only going to do it the once. I'm doing it the once.
See, I already thought about that now. I feel like I should do it. Like,
You should do it.
I've already got one round in 24 hours.
That's good enough.
You get a t-shirt.
A t-shirt or a
You
medal?
get a cool t-shirt.
Okay.
None of these silly Martin
cycling
t-shirts.
t-shirts.
Double XLs.
Double XL.
We're out of mediums. Did you not think there'd be more people that come here?
I know.
Or medium? Like,
You're an XL.
Generally, runners are more slimmer.
yeah, I was going to say. You think I've got this? It'd be the small.
I wouldn't be
small
doubling
ones.
down on the extra large tops
Yeah, yeah.
for marathon running. That's not fat phobic. I'm just saying, let's be legit. Most people in the start line look like a wind would knock them over.
That expedition queuing up though, we looked like non-runners.
That we were. People knew that. Everyone knew that. They could smell the
But I
fear.
felt like we were young.
They could smell
They could smell the fear.
We were laughing, giggling. They were like, "Don't
That
laugh."
was just because we were so nervous, and it took us 4 hours to find an expo.
Oh, stop. We had a dodgy gangster.
I mean, taxi
man.
gangs or taxi mans, yeah. €45. I don't want to go there, like, actual.
And then €20 back.
Yeah,
€20
I know, yeah. Which I'm
But you looked like a gangster.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
He used to just bring us to an alleyway and shoot us or
What is
something.
he saying? What's he
Do
saying?
you notice that morning everyone was eyeing each other up?
Yeah.
What was that about like? In the race, just psyched.
I'd say people just psych themselves up and seeing, like, what do you think he might do?
Like proper, like,
Where I was more concentrating, probably you and Steve were
Yeah.
the same thing. I just want to.
we were laughing.
Just want to get in.
Well, I know they were saying, like, these lads did not dress for a marathon.
You looked the part. Yeah,
You did look the part.
singlet on and all that.
Yeah, with the
If you took parts of us and put them together, we looked like a runner.
Yeah.
Like I had the socks on, you had the singlets.
I had the glasses.
Guy with the glasses on, he looked.
Once I put them glasses on,
As a team, there was one runner in there amongst us somewhere. Like, it was just individually like.
we needed them like the sleeveless tops and all that. Like, class.
I was going to buy one of them headbands. Imagine.
Yeah, the scarf things, yeah.
Remember me head like an absolute clown running down the road.
Well, yeah, it was, well, yeah, so it was 2 years between them. We did the All Heart Challenge, which was a 9 hour. It was 9 hour? 9 hours?
Yeah,
And that was.
kind of fun that one.
That was fun because we were constantly changing. That's why the 24 hour would be so much fun because you're constantly
Do you
changing.
know what? Like, the walk down the pier, the first one with the bag, like, it was hard.
It was, yeah.
Tough on the body in the back.
Yeah, but your body was ready.
The run from Dunleary to Bray was nice.
That was grand, actually.
Good pace. It
That's
wasn't,
it.
it wasn't like we were kind of walking either. We had a decent kind of pace.
Tom was walking.
Obviously, the paddleboard was, you know.
The paddleboard.
Paddleboard should be on
Pumping up the
holidays.
paddleboards took too much time.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
There was a bit of setting up that.
If we had someone down there, yeah, I suppose with the set,
Well,
we
see,
got a
that's-
little bit of a
we're-
rest.
we-
Yeah,
You can recoup.
yeah.
So
Like we should have the people
we
team
definitely
to
should
do
have
that
got-
for us.
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end.
yeah.
Like a Formula 1 pit stop.
The paddleboard was so much
It
fun.
was so relaxing.
I mean, the best day in the world for paddleboard.
Unbelievable.
Thomas
The sea was like, and then Tom
Thomas
was
going in
the
with
sea.
leggings and
Yeah.
shorts and socks. It's like you're going to drown if you fall. You said to stay warm.
It's like-
you don't wear.
It's like your
cotton
man
into the
dies the dress you gone to the beach with years ago because they got called so, like lotions. I should put loads of clothes in.
Yeah.
You won't get bored. He's got
Down on
4
White
hours.
Rock.
I went White
Yeah.
Rock, yeah. That was like, you know, but the walk up to Killiney Hill, that was a hard
That
one with the
broke
weights.
me.
Yeah, your back was.
Oh man,
yeah.
I was.
Killiney, we were up Bray, yeah.
Oh,
Brayhead,
Brayhead, sorry.
the weight vest up Brayhead. That's because even Thomas was ahead of
Well,
me.
you sprung that on us. I was just put the vest on
Yeah,
and walk.
yeah.
Well, we had to
Yeah.
get the vests up the top of Brayhead
That's what
because we were meant to go up Brayhead and back to the car park and then
Oh.
go
It was always
trail
a
run.
surprise with you. We should have just put it on when we got to the hill. We
Yeah.
walked.
You should you'd be walking
2
down
kilometres
the
or something.
seafront down with us and then walk up the hill.
Yeah,
God
But the
damn,
run-
Stephen.
The run was nice. I enjoyed that now.
we ran our fastest paces on that.
That was
run.
12 k.
And it was uneven. Very
Oh, running
dodgy.
down.
Yeah.
That was fun. I couldn't stop laughing.
That was
It
fun,
actually
though,
fun.
wasn't it?
It was fun.
Like when we got to Greystones, I felt, and then obviously the cycle.
Because everyone was blocked off, wasn't it?
That's-
We-
Yeah, oh yeah. So I
two fences and all.
I asked one of the lads in the gym. So
Is it clear?
It's blocked
Another
off. You go,
shocker.
no, you
Blocked
have to
off.
go up over the hill and then there's a little walkway
Yeah.
down. You beat everything. And we came down right before all the fences were put in. So we still had to climb over everything.
I know, yeah. That was a fun part of it down trains. I enjoyed that, which was surprising because of the weight. But
The cycle was a bit of
Cycle
a
was-
bitch.
The cycle was fine.
No.
Just to get out of
That
Greystones.
Greystones, I come a little cycling.
Thomas,
You two
Thomas
lads-
just falling off his bike.
You two
because
lads
he was going so slow.
because you two lads were gone. I just looked up and seen your two arses going out like dickheads. Like it was nothing like that. And I was like that. And the cars behind me. And then Tom was like, "Hey, my leg!" It's like, oh man, look back. His leg cramped up. Then he fell off the bike in the village. Like he just went.
Steve was like, "Yeah, this is a cycle bike."
I was at the top of St. John's and seen him come. So what happened? He goes, I just fell off. I was like, what? I said, yeah, I just literally went onto the grass.
How slow can you? You have to actually not be cycling.
Yeah, was we waited like for 5 minutes? Like,
Yeah, because we get loads of
In
rest.
fairness to him, he got through it because his legs and his feet were.
Yeah, his
showing-
ankle was
his ankle
polished.
was
His
in a
ankle was
bad
polished,
shape,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Especially up that hill where it was just so rock. It was dodgy.
So the legs are banjacks down for that last.
Like, coming
for
down-
me for that walk. Like you are built for that.
There's
I
a
was
bit.
not
There's a
built for
few
that.
dangerous moments going down into Dunleary
Yeah.
on the bikes. Because
Oh, yeah.
we're like,
The thing was, you knew where you were going to get there. And you had nothing but hills. You're like, I
Yeah.
can't wait for them hills. Not even a pedal was going to roll down.
But that's it. It was freewheeling.
But then that walk at the
The
end.
last walk,
yeah.
You was done so well on that though. I felt.
Gav, I just
That was
wanted
out of pure just get
pure
it done.
just get it done. 'Cause
I was so angry.
yeah. My back.
And I had to walk away from the group because all
Well,
that
how he had 40 kilos in his back.
all that motivation doesn't work for me.
No.
I
Yeah.
need like he is soft cat.
Yeah. Yeah, the 80 kilos and then 60
Well, see,
kilos.
the thing with the 80 kilos was it was meant to be for Thomas's dad's weight, and I remember.
It's still 80 kilos. So
Yeah, I know. In my head,
I'm
I was
only
like,
81 kilos.
but I was kind of like, right, and I remember the day I went out to test it, the 60 kilos, and I put the 60 kilos in the backpack, and I think I did a K max,
And you're like,
and I was like, oh my god, I could feel my hips separate, it was the closest thing to childbirth,
Yeah.
like that's what I was feeling.
Apologise for any women out there. 'cause
And then
it's obviously not like
It's not like
It's
that.
worse.
Clearly.
It was worse.
But I was like, "There's no way." And then, like, I was like, "If I fall over with this, I'm not getting home. I have to detach myself from the fucking detach."
But this is the stupid shit you come up with.
I know.
60
I know,
kg.
like, I know for a fact Thomas won't be able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They see the low centre of gravity small.
But and then I was like,
Because even I put 40 on first time in the back garden, I was like,
because originally we were looking at like having a weights vest and then holding kettlebells for the weight.
that might have been
I
better.
would have ripped your
Your
hands.
shoulders.
You'd
You'd have got down.
once your forearm's gone, like you're not holding
grip.
that like.
You're not.
So I felt that as you were walking, I just.
Oh, you were leaning
Oh
forward.
yeah, because you remember we did the one.
Yeah.
We did the training
Yeah.
day. It was like, yeah.
Yeah, actually, you did it as actually training. You did it.
Another
I've done it twice.
stupid thing we did.
Yeah, we go test this out.
Yeah, but when you did it the once, it was like it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was fine. Which it was that morning.
I can't make it that day.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Oh
Probably
man.
one Sunday I had off. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'll gauge it on the day, which was probably a mistake.
Because we did that when we ran to Braden. You cracked your head running.
Yeah. Just doing gav stuff.
That run was good though. That run wasn't bad.
Straight up to Notting Hill, because everyone was like, "Oh, to Notting Hill." I was like, "Actually,
Because
wasn't
it was
that bad."
quite
Wasn't
early
that
and you were
bad.
quite fresh. Because I was
I was kind of buzzing with the day though.
talking with Gav about it a few weeks ago because we've done, I think we've done maybe 2 morning runs, but the morning
went
runs
that
always
way, yeah.
seem a bit better.
Yeah.
The evening runs, obviously, I know it's a long day, you've been working, you're tired, you're motivated.
Just trying to get it in, like-
Yeah.
But the mornings always seem to be a bit like, you know.
I did find the morning.
The evenings, we've done like 6 kilometres down
Yeah.
here there a few weeks ago. And the boat just got a stitch. I was in the heat.
I just don't get how 6k can be sometimes harder
Oh,
than like
right.
20k.
Oh, I did it. I remember doing a
don't
6k
understand.
one of the mornings, and it just felt
felt-
like a dog's dinner. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was the worst. I was like, "This is I haven't got to do a marathon."
I'd say
I said the same thing.
the majority of
yeah.
smaller runs
6K.
were worse. Yeah. Do you remember that 10k we did as well down the near? That must be just done here, I think.
But the last
But everywhere in the hill.
the last 18k we did
You
in
like
training,
this.
I was like,
Yeah,
"This
that was good.
I was like, "This is I'm cruising. I'm absolutely cruising. This is just easy."
Yeah, I actually discussed with myself doing 20 that day because 18 was so easy. Just. But that's where it was. That's where my head.
But you do have some of those days where you're just like, "This is just
So easy.
and then there's days where you're like, "This is horrendous."
Fuck you, Gav.
But that's what my pace though was like decent enough, and then I thought, well, it came to game day.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But you gotta think, right? So we did the ultra was 6.5 hours. The all hard channel that was terrible.
6.5
Oh.
hours terrible.
Oh, so we've never ran.
Yeah, no. We
Like, you know what I mean? That was uninformed optimism.
You're not getting.
I didn't know. It's not like you were working with an expert
No.
here.
You're
It was
not,
like
you're not getting the win off, Gav.
No.
Yeah, that's what we show you. You'll be shocking.
the all hard challenge was
Of course, we
9
never
hours.
did those.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never ran.
Considering
that.
Rome
So
Marathon was
distance.
6.5 hours was max, was it?
Yeah. So the challenges you're getting, the challenges are less time, but we're fun.
Yeah, but you think, right, when you
Yeah.
cross that line of 4.5 in Rome, you think if you had to do another 8 kilometres after that, how long it could have took?
Yeah, that
It
would.
would have took you.
No,
it
no,
would have
2
took you
hours
2 hours.
Well,
you would. I'd say an hour because
Well, the fact that you couldn't run.
you couldn't run. That's the thing. Like, like the legs and the feet and all didn't feel as bad. Obviously, after the 50, the fact when you stopped,
Yeah.
everything. But for some reason, the legs of that marathon in Rome just. Well, look, you know yourself. Got done. And
But I had my legs started cramping.
we're
Everything started cramping.
we're 2 or 3 years older than we were when we done that 50 as well. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
But then it's a country that we've never been before, and cobblestone.
Because I always seem to
heat.
bounce back very quick, recovery wise. My muscles don't
You do,
be
yeah.
sore. My feet do be absolutely. Oh, like it looks like you went through a
Yeah,
blender.
I lost a toenail.
Like, mate, I've 6 toenails. I've lost 1 and a 6 about to go.
Hold
I've had
on.
enough.
No, sorry, girls, but the girls were in bits and they just walked around.
Yeah,
Rome.
21K.
Susan lost a toenail.
Did she?
Yeah.
So you're putting me in comparison to
Susan,
Susan.
Susan's hips, Eddie's hips, everyone was my hips. It's like
I honestly felt like breaking up a little. Just said that. Oh, my feet are killing me.
But for 3 days, I was walking like an absolute cripple.
Well, I know, the next
I remember
day.
you saying when I do this, I don't want to be finished where I'm going.
Yeah, that's
And I
what
was.
That's why I stopped at 25.
you got into my head a little bit.
Made
because
sense. Made sense.
When everything started hurting, I was saying to myself, "That's what Steve's like." Remember,
Steve was saying
"I'm gonna be in
this.
bits. I'm gonna be in bits now. I'm gonna be able to walk
You were-
later."
you could
I'd be
walk.
lying in bed. Well, I couldn't walk. My muscles weren't as bad as yours.
That's because I have none.
But my feet were in a jogger. Like, because when we were in that Coliseum, when we were growing up was bad enough, and I seen him, like, I was like, jeez. And then we came down the other side, and all my toes pushed forward into my shoe. I was like,
Yeah.
oh. But I was like, don't show any pain. I was like, oh.
And then the next morning, we decided to go on an hour and a half walk to the Vatican.
Walk to the Vatican. I was like, why he's walking to the Vatican? You're in bits.
I have
Like,
a
I get
beloved wife,
hop
don't
in a
they?
taxi.
Yeah. My God. I get out there everyone along the way, remember?
Yeah.
Even the lads like, we'll give you a tour. You know, get lost.
I get you tuk-tuk.
Yeah.
But like, I suppose, like,
Is there anything free in this country, I said?
with all the
I
kind
remember you saying that.
of pre and post recovery you lads were doing, I was surprised you were so sore.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I know me and Gab
That's
the next
the-
we were up at 6 o'clock next morning stretching on the balcony.
What balcony?
Stretching your
I know,
belly.
that's what I mean. Like, I couldn't stretch in my room, sure.
I do. If I'm doing it and stretching it is so important now.
I did. We did discuss this after the fact that we tried.
I'm so brutal at stretching.
You never, I like it over. I properly stretched for this one. At least every day.
Imagine
I
if we
did.
stretched.
I know.
We're doing sub 2 hours.
Easy. Easy.
The muscles just bouncing straight back.
Imagine doing stuff the right way.
Yeah,
Where
if we did things
yeah.
the right way instead of just putting
You
ourselves
have to
through
add another
absolute-
2 days of running into your program.
Yeah.
You do run 5 days a week, don't you?
If you're going to run like a really
Or
good
time,
time,
like,
yeah.
You put that in the 10 days, you set the seed. Now he'd be running 5 days a week.
Oh, yeah, I'm
stretching-
gonna run 5 days a
stretching
week.
for
And then it's
4
going to
hours a
sacrifice
day.
your gains.
Yeah, see.
No.
There's no point.
Ahead. No, you
There's
can't.
no
How
point.
much, how much can you gain at 42?
That's a good point, actually.
Still can. Yeah.
Find a way. TH.
But like that's the thing. I won't sacrifice. Like I can't wait to get back squatting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward back to the weights myself, like, which probably should have made me roll, because the day before I went out to Rome, I was in the gym for
course you
an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But that was because I
Trying
was
to get a
so.
swell on.
Why don't you just
Yeah.
I guess I'd take my top off. But it was more because I was nervous. So I had all this nervous energy. It was like a kid in Christmas. I just felt
Yeah.
real like, so I had to go do something to. Now it wasn't lifting heavy, but it was just something to do.
Well, even that Saturday waiting around, that was killing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got over there, I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
We should
When I just wanna
have
go.
flew in the Friday probably.
No.
No, because the
On that
Friday.
morning, get in and
Yeah,
run.
but see,
Well, see-
if you were there on a Friday, you could have had.
No,
a
if you
day.
had to run that morning, you would have been bits. That plane, 3 hours on the plane. Well, you would
Saturday,
have.
remember the guys were all having a laugh and jolly up, and my head was like, oh my god.
Well, of course they are. Like because you're there on holidays and you're prepping for an event.
No holiday.
Stand in the pub.
And then also the thing didn't help. The Expo thing
No.
didn't help
I
at
didn't
all.
realise it was that far away.
Yes, it's a big centre, so there's a lot of people, so they have to put it somewhere
Yeah,
where they can accommodate them.
and there was a train.
But
There was a train
Well, there was
station
about
we couldn't
four.
find.
There was a train, there was a metro, and about 4,000 buses that went that way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The maps just kept frozen. you know.
We decided to go with the mafia taxi man. Is 45 okay? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we have to pay. We have to get
Yeah.
there.
Where are we going?
Zoom zoom.
Bologna, is it?
You must know how much I earn. I was like, okay, yeah.
Well,
Smell the money on this.
a 20-minute drive. It was actually a 10-minute drive. Fucker.
Yeah. And then we got the other guy who just kept speaking Italian even though he didn't know what he was.
Yeah.
Well, you speak
bibbidi bobbidi.
Italian to us. Yeah. He was like, yeah, I know, yeah.
Someone had that with him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was looking out the window like that.
Yeah.
And then Calvin answered, and if you look at me, and he'd be tapping me on the leg.
He'd be like this and I just Google it. Oh, yes,
yeah. This is where the lines were shot. Oh.
Yeah. And then talk about the mafia cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mercedes.
mafioso.
Mafios.
Don't get in the black
It was the
Mercedes.
phone call to his friend that was the funniest thing. It was sometimes he wasn't even talking, and your mum was like, yeah.
No, they're just grunting.
I remember we got back and the girls were obviously in the pub and they were like, just,
Enjoying themselves.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were standing there like skill kids with the bags on.
Oh, wait, there was nowhere to sit,
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
and we just you didn't want to be in that environment
No.
because
No.
Like in hindsight,
You wanted to go back and watch
probably just
movies.
went back and sat in the hotel bar, but
Yeah.
and just chilled out and had
I wanted to get into the
a
zone.
couple of waters and stuff, whatever. Lying there at 8 o'clock in bed.
I had the best sleep though on
I did
Friday
see
The
night.
last time I was in bed,
surprisingly, I slept
Surprisingly,
very
I had the
well,
best
yeah.
sleep.
I was 12. 8 o'clock. I had to go to bed. Got to bed then. Got to bed.
The next 2 nights, then my leg was like, you're not lying down. Spazzing in my hip.
There was times I was lying there having dying to go to the toilet, I didn't want to get up because they wanted my feet on the floor. It's like, maybe I can like walk on my hands or something.
And then we went to see the lovely ruins with that Mourinho
I was like, really good.
tour guide.
Lumi.
She was very
She
good.
was
though.
brilliant. She was brilliant. Very passionate about it.
It's funny though. She was funny.
But
That was
yeah.
annoying.
Barrel Gladiators.
Yeah. You think they're like the Gladiator movie? They're not.
No, that was cool. I do like it. It's generally I love Rome. Trevi
It's a lovely
Fountain,
city,
it's deadly.
Yeah. We should go there without having a run for 4
Yeah.
or 5 hours.
You and a few friends trying to sell you a few bracelets.
Yeah, my friend.
Hey, my friend,
Yeah.
we're the same colour. No.
Yeah.
Think, what? You thought the steel?
Yeah.
Same accent.
Yeah. My American twang.
Oh god. Yeah.
But I would go. I'd definitely go back to Rome, but not necessarily. Well, obviously, I'm going back to do the marathon, but I would go back just to.
God, you're under pressure
Yeah,
now, man. If you don't do it this time,
Well, you wouldn't have
you're just gonna keep. Are you just gonna keep going back?
I'm just gonna keep going back. It's just a reason to go back.
Yeah, I spent $4,000 on the Rome marathon.
I got 26 kilometers this time.
What I'm doing is I'm chipping away at it every time I go.
Yeah. By the time I'm 50, I'll get the 42k. If I do 2k,
No, but you're right jumping back on it. You have to.
It's
I would have done the same thing. You have to jump.
well, actually, here's a very crazy idea that I had for about an hour.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So I'm 42 tomorrow. Just get up and fucking run a marathon. That's what I said in my head. And for about an hour, I was like,
We said that.
That's what I'm gonna do.
We said he's
That
gonna,
would be
I'm just gonna
better.
he
post
did say that he's
Yeah.
going to go
Fuck you.
home and try and do it.
Fuck you, Rome.
Yeah.
42, 42k. Yeah. And I was
count.
like, no.
You just see a text coming in. We're doing
Yeah.
it 4 hours and 2. What?
Yeah. That or I'm in a ditch. I can't get out.
Help.
Exactly.
Well, drive towards the flare.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
That would be pretty cool. And awesome.
and then about an hour later, I was like, yeah, no, that's just.
You're just
stupid.
going to ruin your birthday.
That's just you're just gonna ruin your
yeah.
birthday.
Oh,
You ruined the week.
yeah.
Yeah,
Walk again, like.
yeah. So I was like, yeah, I won't do that. But
No,
yeah.
but when you text me that was saying, I'm going back to Rome, I was like, I was like, yes.
Yeah, I had a feeling you would, yeah.
But it's the 30th anniversary. They said they're doing something special.
I
Like, so-
texted and say
I was
that.
like,
I said,
I'm gonna
I
run
I don't care.
I know. That's what he said. Because 30
Get that high five
anniversary.
from Hope.
I'll be there. Come on, lads.
Yeah, you be the one on the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to come over?
I'll come and watch it, yeah.
100%, yeah.
No, you can't
You
just.
make us a big card and all that with a big
I've conquered it. I don't need that.
Yeah, conquered it.
My Instagram post was beautiful, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Oh, conquered it.
No,
Have to run some.
but I will. Listen, I'll never
But
say
that will
that.
happen now. We go there room 4:15. He'll have to go back to do 4 hours.
Yeah.
Fuck these lads.
I'll just do witches and just buy me time and just go.
Yeah. You can give me the earphones this time.
Yeah.
Go in, go.
That relay though did look class.
I look
Oh, yeah, that
fun.
looks really good. Yeah.
Well, that was. Do you know what? That was another thing where you got to like.
Oh, when you see the,
Because it was
the
every-
festival,
it was every
No,
10.
You got
Like
like
Mardi Gras, like
yeah, and you got pushed over.
Yeah.
You got pushed over to
Yeah, this
to
way.
Sad Corner.
Yeah.
Sad Lane.
You go into that lane.
Sad Lane.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Some people this way, Gab Shice this way.
Yeah. They were having a laugh.
Oh,
Brilliant. They're all standing there, all like fresh,
Yeah.
handing over a big golden baton. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's me 10.
I see some lads.
I've got
I
another
just want to grab
20.
his baton and run.
Do you want to swap tops? Swap tops?
Yeah. No, that was like fun.
we actually had a moped guy cut right across.
Yeah, we were.
Went through the tape and
people
everything.
walking
That was the
across.
And pulled the fences.
Photographer. Oh really?
No, and
proper
actually
lads,
just now
oh,
that. Just now that. And pulled the fences and like runners were falling
That was
over and
there
everything.
towards the end when you got
When you
around
were-
the scene
yeah, that
and
was
they're
so
coming
annoying.
across you like and you were
You don't want to stop,
you were
like.
struggling to keep your legs moving
Yeah.
at any
Any
pace,
stage, yeah,
at any
yeah,
pace,
yeah,
even
yeah.
if it felt like you were nearly walking.
Yeah.
And they're cutting across you and you're kind of having a double take and nearly you're not going to say you stop like
Yeah.
The police were supposed to.
you have to keep
stop
moving
them.
in some sort of capacity.
Yeah,
Because even
pe-
some of the like it was pretty questionable some of the paces I was pretty am I walking?
And the ambulance noise. See, send me that. The ambulance noise.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was playing that for Lauren last night. So
Oh
this
my
is
God.
Cal's new
I
ringtone.
played for lads and walked like you're joking.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
every 15 minutes.
Actually, that's probably the highlight of my plane trip home.
He said it to me in the plane. I was like, I had to play it.
This drove me mental if I can get it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, in fairness, you won't not hear them coming.
That was nearly every 5 minutes, wasn't it? Like, what is that?
And do you know what the worst thing was, right? When you heard that every 5-10 minutes, you're thinking, are people just dropping them?
What's happening here?
Am I next?
Is there an apocalypse
Like,
going on?
I'm on 23 kilometres here, and 19 ambulances have gone by me in the last 10 minutes.
The seats are back.
The seats are back.
Mussolini's back.
Killing everyone.
Mussolini and his mates.
But yeah, the
Yeah,
noise of
that was
them
it.
things.
Because when we were still together, like, and every time you just see him go like that. Are you for real? Come on, Ireland!
They need to to change that up. I don't know what's going on there.
It's very frustrating.
Very-
Once he highlighted
It's just-
it, I was here. I was like, oh my
It's just
God,
piercing. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like piercing sounds. Yeah.
Just adding to the mental craziness.
I love the way, like, the fact that the thing we zoomed in on was the ambulance noise. That was annoying.
Because it was every 5 minutes.
That'll tell you where we were. We hadn't quite zoned out yet.
Yeah.
He was like, is this another one?
I was on at one stage and some Italian woman had to pull me out of the way of an ambulance because I didn't even hear
I
you.
didn't
Yeah.
hear, like-
That's mad, isn't it? That was like 25k in.
Yeah, well, I expected
No, I was hearing them all.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
at that stage I couldn't hear them at all.
We just came white
Because my
noise.
head was out, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, get out of the way. I was like,
The
ah.
voices were starting to win. You can't do it.
You are a loser.
But they did have it. Like, it was
I knew
pretty
you couldn't
like
do this.
the water, the salt stations,
Yeah.
the food stations. Like they had everything pretty set.
That was
up,
good
like.
setup, yeah.
The manky sponges.
The manky sponge.
I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Just get the salt off my skin.
Yeah, that's what it was. My teeth were like,
I was sticking two down the back of my
Yeah.
here, so every time we run, I could feel this little trickles coming in. Like this is
But I
amazing.
start seeing these people. I don't know, obviously there's a thing to, and they'd get the sponge and they just rub here on the
Yeah,
wrist, and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what are they doing? Okay, I'm gonna do that.
what was that for?
I have no idea what that.
Just for the pulse, maybe was there or something like that?
No idea what they were doing, but I was like, oh, that must be the thing. It's like, no, I don't
They were
know.
wiping,
I was
they were
literally-
wiping off the
yeah.
stuff. You know?
I was getting a bottle of water just doing that.
Oh yeah.
But the amount of people that were saying like they're taking like Nurofen, like all like they're going in hyped up on painkillers,
Well, I
so
took-
they can just run through it.
I took two before I started. In fairness,
Cheater,
did.
steroids.
Yeah. I didn't say it was painkillers.
Yeah.
But that was more because I was conscious of the knee. But went
Yeah.
thinking like, geez, that painkiller.
Because like a 25k there was like
Because I couldn't-
62-year-olds
Yeah.
like running past,
He was
like, very
definitely on
comfortable.
painkillers.
It must have been.
The thing was though, right? I'm not
Opiates or
just
something.
saying-
Opiates.
I'm not using the term excuse
But
or whatever, but they
all ages were coming
they
past
already
it.
started off a lot slower.
I don't know.
They would have. Because they're
Or
probably
they've
running,
been-
they're running for years. They could be running since their 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
know exactly what they're doing. Where we were just like, let's go run and have a bit of crack and see if we can do it.
Uninformed optimism.
Yeah.
Because if you once you know everything is going to happen, that's informed pessimism, and you don't want informed pessimism because you just stop. So I like
But all
going-
different shapes and sizes, and some of them are just
Yeah. True. True.
like it's great to see.
What was impressive to see him was the chap in the wheelchair. Did you see him in the
Yeah,
last
he was
night?
getting annoyed 'cause people wanted to help him. He's like, no.
He was.
Did he have a GoPro in front of his thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I seen
going,
him.
going through the Vatican. That's the one that I don't remember ever seeing the Vatican. There's
No,
I've seen
it's-
him, I've
it's
never
from the
seen him.
cobblestones.
Just seen him the cobblestone.
Yeah, that's
And
all.
he was
Because I
one-
only see him. I only
he was
seen him.
one hand like that going through it. I remember one outlet going by him, and he was like, "Numero uno, numero uno."
Yeah, there's a lot of people applauding
Yeah.
him. I wouldn't give him that because he wanted to do it. He
Yeah.
chose to do it.
It's like go faster.
This is your choice,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you're
but-
cheating. You have a wheelchair.
And you cheat.
I've already missed it. We're running by a cheater. I'd say his arms were burnt out in them cobbles because
Yeah, but his arms would be, they'd be ready
Yeah, but
for
even
that.
for even someone that's used to it, those cobbles aren't. And you know, what you mean you're going uphill, and they're hot, so
Yeah.
they get a bit slippy, so the grip, you know. That's why I was kind of happy because I wore the Nike runners I had a bit of a grip
Yeah.
on the soles because at times I could feel myself, whoa,
I definitely need new runners now. Flash Harry's.
100%, yeah, flash arrows, so they can burn your feet.
I don't think
They're so pink. They're
I
just-
love
No.
them. I wanted them.
I'm just wearing
My
them.
damn and my new glasses. I was bored in the airport on Friday. And I
You
did-
brought them in the airport?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Because he was raised to get the ones in the expo.
To be fair,
I know.
They were class.
And I was sitting there waiting because it was like your gate will pop up in an hour. I'm like, and then I was there to duty free, and they were right there.
They are slick
And I was
lads.
like,
Nah, let's get
and I
them.
went over and had a look, put them on, and I was like, they're too expensive. And come back down. I sat back down, and I was like,
I need to buy these to go to Rome next year.
kind of. Yeah, I was kind of like, it's your birthday on Monday.
Buy for yourself
Yeah.
your birthday.
You need a birthday present. So then I got them.
I was right.
And I
Nick
showed
got
them to
those
Susan.
glasses,
Susan's like,
yes.
what the fuck?
I got the most boring with glasses, to be fair.
They were cool.
But then she goes, why'd you get that one? All the other ones were weird because like
Yeah,
they did,
see-
like, I could still see
Because
everything.
when
without them.
we tried them on and they didn't quite sit, but I was
Yeah.
raging because there was times where the
You did
sun,
actually
the
eat them, the
sun
sun,
was
yeah.
bursting
Yeah.
the face off me, and it was like, oh,
So now I 100% look like someone that should run.
yeah.
But
That's half the battle.
I think I'll run faster.
when he was
my
saying
boy.
he was at home when I texted you today, see he was getting on with the legs and I mean bits here and the legs are really sore. I'm sore. I'm sitting at home here with the compression socks on me. I think you should have put them on your
Should have had
run.
them on my runner. I was all about my style.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So I have to look good.
Yeah.
My legs
I
might
look
fall
like
off.
Nora Batty running down the cobblestone.
I did see. Did you see the guy in the big beard? He was wearing a hat, but he had the kind of
I
sandals.
don't think he didn't wear a hat.
Ran the sandals.
Oh, I did see him.
Barefoot running lad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He passed me about 3 times.
I know.
And every time I seen him with the sandals, I was like, no, I haven't that.
Yeah.
Real. He's got sandals on.
Yeah,
It's like proper like
my head was totally on, I think.
Tamakara runners, Mexican runner shoes or whatever they're called. What's that?
I think they just start carrying more sandals.
Yeah. But they're
Just Jesus sandals.
Havianas.
Imagine doing that.
Yeah, just imagine that.
Constantly catching your big toe, scraping your big toe.
Stop the thing. That happened to me once in my hotel. Okay, well, it was the worst experience ever. Oh, God. Yeah,
Pushing
there
your
was,
body to them limits and just getting them little niggles.
well, look,
afterwards.
do you know what? I think I said
Does that happen if you stretch? Like
You'll still get sore, but
you
won't be as your recovery rate is better. Your
some people finish that
elasticity.
marathon, they were like,
No, I'd say they were hurting already.
I couldn't even sit down. I couldn't stand. I was
Well,
crying.
I came through the
Well, you're very emotional.
I am.
I
Very
came through the
much.
finish
What's
line
going on with me, like?
and I seen people off to the left, along the fence there.
Yeah.
They're kind of sitting there. And,
Someone will have their legs up against it.
yeah, so I kind of walked over.
trying to get all the blood out of the legs. Yeah.
Walked over, looked kind of semi-professional, trying to stretch or something. Walked over. Then I see people with the medals. Where did I get the medals from? Over there, forgot to get me medal at the wall like you.
That's you forgot about the medal.
couldn't believe I did-
Where's the medal?
I
Where is it?
thought it was going to be down like at the end when you were coming out. But
Yeah.
It was like literally a couple of metres down from the finish. So I had to walk back. He was getting and then Liv rang me. He says, "We're down there." I was like, "It could take about 20 minutes for you to walk down, maybe half an hour."
But I only seen some people like flat out in bits.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't do that now. Now when I seen you, I got a bit like just
Teary-eyed.
what we got. What we been.
What do we do?
It's like why we do this?
Why did we do it?
Do you remember we used to go drinking on holidays?
That's one of the
We do
things.
more now than we did in our 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that
we played
I
football.
I think that's why we do it.
Played a lot of football though. When you think about it, we didn't do it like this to this.
hammered drunk.
Yeah. On a Sunday morning.
Well,
Sunday morning football.
we started Sunday, but then we copped on. We were playing Friday night.
Yeah, there we go drinking.
Then we
on
got drinking and Saturday and Sunday.
But then one of the reasons why
Free
people say,
tournament.
why would you do these things? Well, firstly, I like to test myself, but also when I do look back on it, I want to say, well, for the last 40 years of my working life, I spent every weekend in the pub and had the same conversations with the same people.
Yeah.
Or I can say, well, I did this, and my kids will go, my dad was always doing stupid things.
Yeah.
And there's always two cupshots.
I like that. Always two clowns. It's possible.
But that kind of thing is like, and then what you do? Well, we died in Petra.
It's already in the head.
We dressed the samurais
Jordan
on the Great
Desert.
Wall.
I can't go to
We
Jordan.
dressed the
Great Wall of
samurais
China.
on the Great Wall of
I
China.
can't go to Jordan.
You can't even do
No,
it.
my passport-
The Great Wall of China. That looks horrid.
I hope
But
you
like,
Matt Damon.
it's really like when I watch the video, I was like, everyone in that video looks like they're broken, and I'm like, yes,
course they are.
let's go do that.
It's only 10,000 steps or something.
Oh, it's all up.
I love that though.
It's all up, isn't it, mostly?
If there's up, there has to be down.
Yeah, 80% up, 20% down.
Have you seen the length of the Great Wall?
Yes, Gavin. You can see it from space, Gavin.
Susan said, would it be long enough? I was like, it's the Great Wall of China, seen from space.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's the Great
I
Wall.
definitely think it's covered in the 42K.
And the
And
rest.
some,
And the
yeah.
rest, yeah. So you just stop at 42 now, did you?
Yeah.
Now, Gav, we just keep going as we're running to the
Ronan
end.
Keaton walked it once for charity.
That's his fucking problem.
Life is a roller coaster.
Yeah. Or a Great Wall of China.
On the Great Wall of China coaster.
Great Wall of China. Oh, lads, what
Yeah.
was this? I need to
Yeah, but
change.
this is where I need something now.
I need to change my number. That's what I need to do.
But sure, listen, then your life wouldn't be as awesome as
It would be. I could make new friends very quickly.
My kids think I'm deadly.
Yeah, true. Yeah, though.
Yeah. Like Jake actually thinks I won it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, of course I won it.
Yeah.
Of course I did.
Did you ever see that reel?
2
Like,
hours 6 I did. 2 hours 6.
did you ever see that reel? Your man goes, Randy Martin, did you win? No. Where'd you come? Well, you, so you did an
I
event
know, but yeah.
and they gave you a medal
Yeah.
and you didn't win. well, yeah, but like it's about completing the task, about winning the task. And you're like, fucking dick.
Yes, yeah.
So there's reels popping up saying like a marathon's not good enough now. Like,
I seen one yesterday. It's
Please.
like anyone can run a marathon.
anyone can run a marathon.
I was like,
oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Got my head.
Yeah, well, that's just. They're just doing.
well,
themselves.
anyone can train for a marathon.
They're just to make
Of course
themselves relevant to keep. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
all that is like. You know.
Yeah, but these lads are also running 120k.
Yeah, but they're time to be getting.
They have to run the first marathon. Look, I
At the
don't know
start
too many.
somewhere.
I don't know too many lads
The
that have
other
run an ultra before they ran their marathon.
Listen, here we are.
You know what I mean?
Here
So
we are.
what we're doing is we're working down.
Working back 5k.
Back 5k.
5k.
Full run. 5k full run. I'll carry the kids with me back. It's grand. 5k full run. I'll probably be embarrassed to do a 5k
Yeah.
full run.
We do everything kind of backwards. But
Unless you're doing a charity, you want to see, could you break the 5k and get it under 22 minutes or something?
Yeah.
What's the, like, you're talking 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I think
Up
it's
and around.
20 minutes, yeah.
So
That was that.
next is possibly. No one's up for the obstacle course one, no?
No. Which one is it like? What is it?
It's 100 obstacles over a marathon course.
100 obstacles over
That's a lot of
42.
stopping. That's a lot of stopping.
A lot of
That's
stuff.
a lot of crying in the hedges. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's too early to make the decision.
When is that?
It's too early to
That went
make
into the group and was like,
When is it?
"Fuck."
Yeah, no, I don't think any like
Yeah,
Tom
yeah.
was like, oh, because somebody said,
Oh, you went, "Stop that, Tom."
yeah, you could do one in England. We're not going to England.
No.
If I have to travel, I want to go somewhere
Yeah,
cool.
It needs to be, yeah.
Oh, it's a suggestion coming from someone that didn't do it as well. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then Ross, I ran 6k.
I'm only messing Tom.
Thanks, Ross.
Well, yeah, throw
Put me down when I'm down.
Throw some obstacles in there for 42 kilometres. That's what I need. It was bad enough to remember cobbles. Cobbles were the obstacle, and then we're adding things like logs and pits and muck and
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Where is it on?
Germany.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll fly in the day after. Yeah.
Meet
your points.
Meet your
I'll
points.
celebrate at the end.
But the fact that we're thinking again.
You're thinking it. I've
Yeah.
completely blanked it.
I don't even remember going to stop.
I'm out. I'm going to stop right now. This is over. This podcast. Well, you know me. I always say that. And then what happens? I'm on the plane beside you.
Yeah.
God, how did I get rubbed into this again? I only tried for a week. Like,
Your body just chose.
it was like I can't let Gav or Stephen do something and
Yeah.
say they did it and I didn't.
Exactly.
You just end up regretting it. I don't want to have regrets. Just do
I've
stuff.
plenty of them already. Sorry.
Well, I genuinely think that you should test yourself, and also you're an inspiration for your kids, because if you do that stuff, it's like, well, why do you do it? It's like, because it's hard.
Yeah,
And it's fun,
it's
but
pushing yourself.
like, here's the thing: like, you did something that was so, like, obviously, you're saying like it was horrible. Those last 10, 15k, and you were hurting and in pain afterwards and all that.
Yeah.
But then you're already going, I'm in for the next.
I know.
one.
I know, yeah.
It's
You know what I
mad.
mean? It's like there's something wrong with your brain, but it's not. It's because there's always something you get out of
Yeah.
finishing, like completing something that's really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think when you
There's
hit your limits and
always
all, when you get out of
something.
it, there's something about
The
that.
people that never try that stuff
Yeah.
are the people that will never understand that, because like, oh, why would you put yourself through that? It's like, because you don't understand
It's to see what you can do.
it's to see what you can do.
Yeah.
Like you're
I think
only,
that's the feeling. That's where the emotions come
Well,
in. I think the feelings
there
of
was
doing
times,
the
I
hitting
think
the low.
there was a couple of times
getting
where I
out of
hit
it.
spots in that marathon where I could actually feel that chill, that adrenaline going up through the back of me.
yeah.
You know, you get a little, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, here we go.
Yeah.
And then after 25, that quickly evaporates.
I know, but it's still bad as you're going through.
But then when you got to the end, like that feeling getting over that
It's weird,
end,
yeah.
it's just, it's hard to explain, but it's just.
It was the same when we done the 50k loop that time. But I think I was going through mad emotions.
Oh
there.
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And then you're finishing up, you just feel
Yeah.
awesome. Like,
Yeah.
You do, like.
Because those last 2
Like
kilometers in that marathon where you were kind of thinking like, geez, I can't believe I just ran 40k. Like, I've done
Yeah.
40k. I've
Yeah,
only got
no, yeah.
2k left. I've been running for 4 or 5 hours. This, what?
Yeah.
If you said it to me 10 years ago, I'd have laughed at you. You're running 4 hours?
You laughed at me down and then we ran the pier that time for the first time and you're like, you only done 4k.
Yeah, you text you, do you want to do a marathon? I was like, get the
Get the
fuck off. I was like, Gav,
You could do it.
I don't mind going for a few. I know he's really positive, but I was just completely negative. I was like, Gav, I'm not doing a fucking marathon. I don't mind going for a few small runs. But you can stick that marathon up your arse. I'm not doing it. And look low. Do you want to do an ultra? Yeah, fucking
But look
sure.
where you've come since then. then.
Yeah, true. Yes, it's all your fault. No, but look, I think at times you do kind of motivate and push ourselves
Yeah.
between us. Like,
100%.
which
But
is
also
good
like
in a sense.
there's a thing in
Actually,
May
it's-
that if yours are free, like on the 25th of May.
Yeah, listen, I haven't said no yet.
Yeah.
I just no comment.
Then there's Mike's Gym,
It's just-
Marbella.
Mike's gym. Is that the yoga you did last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little holiday.
That was
last
like
year?
fun.
Little holiday, there's 35
Yeah,
people going.
I know.
That's loads of fun. Oh shit! At the
35
same time,
people.
but loads of fun at the same time.
Yeah.
And what is that like?
It's like a glorified head
obstacle
back.
course.
It's a Europe's largest
Huge, yeah.
obstacle course.
Tops off.
You need to wear it out. You get cut to bits.
Ah,
man.
the
Some of the
ribbons.
stuff is rip you to bits. Like
Yeah, chains, ribs.
oh yeah,
More chafing.
more chafing.
Ooh, I like a bit of
Oh
shape.
my arms, man! Jesus,
Yeah.
they were the worst.
Look
And my
at
hickey, my hickey.
in your neck, yeah.
The hickey fucking hickey.
I escaped
Fucking-
some major chafing in the legs, but underneath the armpits was tender.
Yeah.
It's mad where it gets, isn't it? I don't even think I was swinging.
It's just
that
because. Do you know what it is though? It's because your arms start dropping.
Yeah.
They're trying to hold them. And to be fair, you don't know what to do with your arms. Your arms are probably the worst.
I did actually do a lot of movement when I was running because I felt. Remember we done that 25k. The
shoulders.
My shoulder went nuts on the roll.
Because when we were going on in the Coliseum, it was starting. I could feel it kicking up a notch again.
So every 5k I was.
The 25k, my neck was in bits for about a week. In bits. I was like, relax. I can't. I'm trying to get through this.
I went to see Jay play football. Hypothermia.
Yeah. As I texted him, I said, "Are you cold?" Because I was down Joe's and I was going down pneumonia.
But that was it. Some of the runs I'd run, I'd come home and I couldn't get the heat back into my body. I was frozen.
But look at the weather we're trying.
And we went over to 19 degrees, absolutely boxed around with the sun.
I was wearing hoodies, so I'm grand.
It was so warm.
It got to that 12 o'clock mark and you could feel it just increasing every hour. This is her. And then you get to a station and there was no spuds left or all on the ground. You're like, pick one up and just dip it in. I don't know what to do here. And your mum was actually flinging them at people going by, just splashing them. Sort of put my head in the bucket.
And then the little drinks of.
I had about 9 then.
It looked like
9 then. I got back to the real.
The salts and stuff. Yeah.
I coughed and I nearly,
Because I took my gels, I don't know,
I took 3 of them.
I took 1 gel.
I don't know whether
I took 1 to start, and then your man, exploded all over me.
Yeah.
It stacked.
Wrecked me runners.
Big sticky hand, it's gross. Lovely. It was annoying me never about 5 pounds of it.
Yeah.
I was great for the first water station so I could wash it off. I was going to rub my head in it.
Yeah, it's gross in here.
Minging it. It's still in
So
my
I had to take a gel every 5
kilometres,
kilometres, I think. I'll try to, but I think I forgot.
5 kilometres? Jeez.
So I had the gel at 11k, 12k. I was having the sup on the salts.
Yeah.
I was having my water.
You were doing everything you should have been.
I was doing everything that I was.
did do everything.
Actually, did, I was. If anything, I was overhydrating.
Yeah.
Because I didn't at any point feel, oh fuck, I'm thirsty.
We didn't really.
Or I was sweaty like.
It was kind of, 12, 14, we kind of took a bit of water on.
Yeah.
And then we were kind of every couple of kilometres we were picking a little. We'd only have a little mouthful each.
I just had the sup,
There's more down the neck.
Down the
Yeah.
neck and over the head, like more than else. But all that was doing was washing off the salt.
But that's all you want to get off. You felt
Yeah.
you feel the salt.
You feel yourself just kind of like a prune.
Drying up.
Just drying up. Like. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
lot
the
of
heat
that
was.
going on.
That was one of the factors maybe we didn't
And the cobblestones.
anticipate. I think we knew about the cobblestone. We weren't sure what way.
But
they were
again,
gonna
you were
be.
listening to how many people, right? Rome's the flattest run. Rome's the hilliest run. Rome, the cobblestones
I
will kill you.
felt
The
the cobblestones
cobblestones.
the hilliest run I've ever done. But it wasn't. It was
To be
flat.
fair, it wasn't that it was flat. There was inclines, but they were long. You know that kind of way. They
Yeah,
weren't steep.
gradual,
They weren't
yeah.
gradual. They would just keep going and going, and then you get that little
Yeah.
run like you were a kid going down the hill
Yeah.
when you were 12, and your legs and you'd be going from each other.
Yeah.
Just carry you down themselves.
But I legitimately is like, if I complete Rome, then I'm no more running for the rest of the year. I come back to the gym. I just get fucking strong. Fuck this shit.
Jack up.
And now I'm like already looking at. Last night I was watching the hybrid training videos again, just to see how to plan my strength track, because I don't want the one thing. And it's like, oh well, yeah.
But these lads
if
are
I
like
just
built
committed to
and running.
Yeah.
I will lose a lot of weight and I'll just run and I'll be fine. And I don't want to be that like skinny with the big fat head because of a big fat head, right?
Nothing wrong being skinny either.
Yeah, but you were in proportion. If he lost
like a lollipop.
a bus stop head there. If he lost me 4 kilos, he'd be like, what the
I
hell?
know.
Yeah,
But these hybrids are big lads and they're running like 100k. And stuff.
Yeah. But then again, it's training like it's 2-day split. So you're running in the morning, you're training in the gym in the evening.
Is that how
it's
they
making
book it?
sure that you get it done. The average way is 3 runs a week, 3 gym a week. But you have to have everything. It's a heavy week, so like I'm trying to figure out what's the best approach for that, because I am
Like,
going
do you
to.
still do heavy lifting now, or do you just?
No, not like
Like
nowhere
that,
near
you
what
used to.
not saying like I was throwing mad weights, but like not anywhere near like when I was lifting in my 20s and 30s.
Like you're still trying. You want to smash PBs
if
every week.
Eton
Yeah,
just
but
functioning.
because I'm now, that was the plan for the, like by the end of this year, is going to squat PB.
Yeah.
But by the end of, because of now, I'm going to continue running. I'm just going to get my strength back in my leg, because I squatted and I pinged my back and I was like out for a week, like, and I was like, here, like, so I need to. But I'm gone like I'll be squatting once a week or doing legs once a week, and I'll be deadlifting every 2 weeks. Because I know if I build my squat, my deadlift's going to go up. But I'm not trying to go max effort on the lifts. I just want to stay strong.
Over the 40 mark. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Well, I know if I was going down and join Steve's gym, I know it'd be stupid. I would probably go up a level, maybe 3, 4. 4 levels. 4 levels. Join next week.
Come join my gym.
Jesus, Ian's put on about 9 kilos. Yeah, muscle.
He's a lot slower.
Yeah. He runs a marathon in 9 hours. Do you remember he used to be really quick when he was younger?
Yeah.
He could sprint.
Yeah.
Missed those days. 100 meters over in whatever seconds it was. Can't remember. 13. That was a good time for a 12-year-old young lad back in the day.
Wasn't that?
With no socks, no shoes, no nothing. Barefoot all the way.
Take the lads away.
I was the fat kid putting the discus ring.
What event can Stephen do?
Dad, can I run the relay with the lads?
No, you cannot.
No, here's a really heavy ball.
Here's a really heavy ball. You can throw that.
Throw that
Shot
back there.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad.
Shot putting discus.
Yeah. Had a good relay team back then, though, in fairness. It was quick. Even the mixed relay.
It was quick as a kid as well.
Myself, Wayne, Emer, and Yvonne Flynn.
Yvonne Flynn, yeah.
Emer and Yvonne were very, very quick runners. Like.
Yeah.
Yvonne was very fast in
Yeah.
fairness. Wayne was solid. Where
Robot.
he was just kind of
Kinsley.
Running.
runs like a robot.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have an apron on?
Yeah. We used to. I used to be on the second leg though, on that bend. I had a really good bend run, like, you know, which sounds weird saying really good bend run. I had a good bend run.
Yeah. That was neat.
I was good 100 meter sprint.
If I was to try
100 meters is good.
run 100 now, I think my calves would explode.
I could probably smash 100 meters.
It would take it like 19 seconds.
I'll put you on the treadmill upstairs and see what you got.
Come on, let's go. Tops off.
Accepted.
Tops off. Challenge accepted. I was going to change your name, my phone name, but challenge accepted.
No, don't.
And your ringtone's going to be that ambulance. Oh, it was the worst ever.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna go again. Clearly,
Yeah.
we're gonna do something.
We're warming up lightly with a half marathon in September.
yeah,
Right?
we're in a half marathon.
I might just do the 10k and bring Jody and make him run 10k. Make him run a
He
10k.
would easy do that.
He'd easy do 25.
Do you reckon you do a half marathon?
No.
Train for an 8-year-old for a half
I'd say
marathon.
Robin actually wants to do
Could be,
it.
you might get your show taken off, you know. 25k.
Because he did the 5k in 33 minutes, 32 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like,
Jesus,
that's pretty
impressive.
I we done that in the marathon was 23 minutes.
Ah, yeah, we were running with like 14,000
Yeah.
Italians. We were running with Steve. Now he got it at times in the Jackson.
Yeah.
That's when our pace went up. Wasn't
Yeah.
it? No, it didn't. No.
We didn't
It
stop.
didn't change,
I wasn't
didn't
even
change.
planning to stick with you guys.
I
Like,
know, I had a feeling that. That's what I said.
That's what I said.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I said he didn't have to go. He didn't have to go to the toilet. He was just standing like this, and then as soon as we got over the hill, he went,
You just hide me on a gill.
Are they gone? Let's go. Are those two lads gone? Yes.
I did. There was a delusion. I had a slight delusion for a little bit. I was like, because when I was looking for you and I couldn't find you, I was trying to push the pace to try and catch us.
I would say
then-
you were probably with arms distance at home.
I
The
was-
crowd was
no
still
way.
quite
I was like,
congested. You probably
Imagine I
Imagine
passed
you
them.
passed them.
Imagine I finished
Keep
before
dreaming,
them.
Stephen.
That went
They
through-
would be true.
That went through my
It
head.
didn't last very long, again. It didn't
Because
last very long.
when I got the last kind of 5 or 6 kilometers, I was saying, you know, I was like, imagine Steve passed me and he's finished already.
Just gave me a slap in the arse.
You know,
Come on, boy!
did you stop at toilet too? Did you? What's happening? I obviously thought that. I don't mean any disrespect.
Ah, you do, yeah.
Because he was behind.
There's all disrespect there.
Because there was in the head, I was like, you know, how slow am I moving here? And then Steve passed me. I'm like,
Because
oh,
deep down we're very three competitive individuals.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
See, I know my level when it comes
Raging
to running.
when I say gas time, raging.
I'm not a fast runner. I'll never be a
Yeah,
fast
yeah,
runner.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was. There's no delusions that like I was
Yeah.
like. So originally I was coming.
Well, there was, because you were going sub
There's no
5 hours.
idea, wasn't it? So that's where we started.
Originally I was coming third
So far
in
out.
the
So far.
out of the group of 5, and then
Okay.
the 2 lads pulled out. So then I was coming last.
Is that what you're trying to
I
do
always
in the
had
group?
Thomas,
Yeah.
and I knew. And all fairness, I thought Ross was going to have me for a while, but then Ross was like kind of pulling up with injuries, and if he had done it, I was like,
Yeah.
I'll get him. And then I was like, Thomas pulls out, Ross pulls out. I was like, I'm coming last now.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Necessarily.
You just don't know. On the day, you just don't know. Don't know.
You don't, I suppose we were lucky, me and Gav, that we didn't get major that kind of went on us. Like
Even the training,
you
you were injured, he was injured. I was just sick, wasn't I? I was just like,
You
You
were
were
sick
sick
for
for a
about
while,
4
yeah.
months. Yeah,
But I still I trained. You remember
Yeah.
because I trained? That's why I got sick.
Yeah, well, you were consistent. Like, you know, in fairness to you, like even when you were sick and you didn't want to go, you still went.
I
out.
still have to go.
I missed 1 week of running because of my back.
And you
Yeah.
missed.
Well,
the
like-
I hit every run.
I was
That
still
week-
running with Gav when the knee felt, because I could feel the knee
You
starting.
started, like-
I probably shouldn't. I probably should
Yeah.
have looked at then.
Yeah,
And then
100%.
after the 25 when it went, because it wasn't even that the knee was sore. It felt so unstable.
Yeah.
Even when I was walking.
Bulgarian
it felt-
split squats, mate.
Which?
Yeah, they're
Bulgarian
winners.
split squats. Split squats.
Say what? Is
Split squats.
that like a Bulgarian split squat?
Yeah. Splash.
It's my version of it.
Bulgarian
splash.
split splash.
Splash boosh. Hip hop. Hippopotamus.
Yeah. Hippo Thomas.
Hippopotamus. Oh, that one, yeah. Is that like a hippo?
She was so funny.
She was gas. Do you know, if I had her on a podcast and I ran that marathon in 3 hours.
Yeah.
In the nuts. Just laughing. Like.
But yeah, Bulgarian split squats are they're the boys.
Just for building that knee strength.
You see, the thing was, right, what happened, I think, was because maybe I got a bit conscious and I wasn't doing a lot of leg work in the gym. Where I wasn't doing squats, so I was doing like leg presses and stuff like that. Where I would usually do something where I do a split squat or something like that.
On the ultra, I trained 4 weeks before that. I was squatting up
I
to
remember you saying that,
160s,
yeah, you don't have
170s.
enough
One, I PB'd at 175.
Yeah.
Remember, yeah.
And then I took it all down because
Yeah,
I was like, I know what I can do.
Blow out something
Yeah,
like that.
that's what I was afraid
This
of.
time, my leg strength, my deadlift and squat was killing me for running.
Yeah.
Again, age and all that, and fucking coming back from an ankle and all that
Yeah,
fucking
see,
shit. Like
there's little niggles there.
doing
Yeah.
stupid things against. Well, the All Heart Challenge what fucked up my ankle. Like.
Coming down the
This
hill.
after that, was it? Coming down the hill, was it?
I don't know what. I'm assuming it's just the impact of the trail running and then the
Yeah.
backpack on the end of
Yeah.
it, and then
Yeah, I suppose you're coming down them hills, you were nearly trying to stop yourself.
Yeah.
You couldn't
Quick
stop.
fall, you couldn't
Yeah.
stop, you just had to kind of
there was a few.
There was a
squeaky
few
bum
dodgy
bum.
moments
Yeah.
there.
Tom was on his ankle, did he?
He'd done his ankle right at the start, I think.
Yeah.
Or I think might have been as we went up Bray Head.
Yeah. Remember the haters going up the hill? Watching that, lads, like weights, mate. Proper weights.
Yeah.
Proper weights.
Real weights.
Styrofoam.
Styrofoam.
Styrofoam, lads.
It's just a cool vest, should you come in?
Cool, lads.
Keep hating.
Just deflect all the hate.
I love all that.
Yeah.
Get rid of me.
Yeah, none of this positive stuff. You're doing great.
Negative reinforcements, yeah.
You just feed me like Pac-Man.
Yeah.
And gone.
That's why you loved your one when she said, this was your choice.
Yeah.
This was your choice.
Remember you chose this.
With a little bit at the end though, but you can do it.
Yeah. I just
Oh yeah, I'll motivate them at the end.
That
yeah.
sounded real sincere, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I high-fived all that family though in front of the daughter.
You know
Yeah.
what? It was nice to see. I did see there was a girl, and it was in around. I'd say it was towards the end, probably about 5 or 6 kilometers left, and her mum and dad were there. And she'd stopped at the fence and they were hugging.
Ah,
But she
sure.
was in tears, and the dad was like, "You're amazing.
But I think at that time
You're
it's
my
just-
hero. You keep
You
going.
need that.
You do
And
this."
every time I turned the
She
corner, I was
like-
looking for Susan.
Yeah.
And she was off having
Yeah.
lunch
Can't remember this.
somewhere.
I could
Crazy
hear,
salad. Some of the crazy salads.
I could hear Elle somewhere.
Maybe I'll cook.
She's still the Coliseum.
Gavin! No, to be fair to her, amazing to hear that like support.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and even Liv, because when I came around that corner, and
It was
just
the
to
right
see-
time, wasn't it?
Just to see someone's
You need
face.
it. You need it. Yeah.
And see
just
her,
that-
especially when
someone's there for
come
you.
on,
Yeah,
dig
someone's
in.
there for you.
Not long to go, because like at any point we just went, nah, man.
Yeah.
She's like, not long to go, there's a hill. She
Yeah.
says to me, like,
Yeah.
what? At 40k.
That's what it is.
There's a hill. What do you mean there's a hill? And
I
then
shouldn't have told you that.
a cobblestone hill. I was like, what is this?
When Libya said that, come on, you can do it, dig in, not long to go. And then I looked up and went, what is that?
Yeah. So
Oh,
there's
that's
a video
like-
there where people were walking up and
Yeah.
I couldn't stop it.
Ah, that video looks good because
I
you
have
look
to
like
get
you're
in.
flying.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the hill I told Gav
I
about.
was like, yeah, many times.
There was a bit at the end, Gav, right?
But I was not walking that. I had to get up that hill. Had
it was,
to.
I think I upped the pace slightly just to
Yeah.
kind of
Just to get up
get
it.
up and get over. Like, and then you seen that
Yeah.
1 kilometre mark, you thought, yes. And then that
There's
one-
some guy in the
that
airplane
1
said that
kilometre
changed
felt
around. They
like
moved the
changed
course
it,
around.
did course around.
So that hill wasn't
Yeah.
there last year.
No. You wouldn't think you put that hill at the end of any course. That should be at the start and you're running and having fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's that? I'm going to get sick.
Right, boys. Gotta wrap it up
Yeah.
before we all get connected.
It's good chat, yeah.
Too loud.
Too loud now. The missus are texting.
Nah, what is this bed still, man?
Yeah.
So, we're not done. We are possibly going to the Middle East for a
Well-
marathon.
There's a few things in there.
Yeah,
China, Petra. I don't know.
Doing a training run in September.
Yeah.
Which? Oh, the training in September, yeah. The warm up.
Warm up.
The warm up for which though? What we warming up for? China or PH?
We'll have to
Something's
come back
coming.
and crush the
Yeah, something's
crush the,
coming.
the 50k loop.
Yeah. Do it in more than 6 hours.
I'm not doing that.
No,
I'm not doing that.
I will do the ultra, but I will not do it in that loop again. No thanks.
I'm not doing it.
Pick a distance that you can run 25 and then come back. Or something, I don't know.
The main thing is we're
Or fly somewhere.
something else. We're
Fly
not
somewhere. Yeah, we'll do something. Like, you know, no
We're not
matter what.
stopping.
No
We're
matter
not
what we
stopping.
say, we always give out and say, I'm not doing that. Oh, I've never, this end of it, especially probably me as well, I'm not doing that again. And then you say you're doing
It's
it.
a famous last
Then
word,
he
isn't
says
it?
he's doing it, and I agree,
Yeah.
we'll have to do it now.
Of course we're going to do something.
But look, we enjoy it at the end when we're finished.
Then you have a story to tell.
And the story is important.
Yeah, we keep this, you know. You'll have something to tell the
The
podcast.
adventure continues.
The adventure continues.
The torture continues.
That as well.
All right, boys. So that is the end of the show. If you enjoyed the show, obviously, please like and subscribe. You can find Ian Phoenix on the Instagram.
You can't.
He never posts anymore.
I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost now.
Thank God. They all have social media, but they don't use social
Stephen
media.
and Gav post for me. It's great.
I only use it when I do awesome shit.
Yeah, so two things, I think. Three things.
2 things here.
3 things.
But yeah, thank you. Obviously, you find us on Spotify, Podbean, YouTube, and we are out. Done.
Sound. Happy days. That was fun.
That was fun.
I think they see it.
The big thing I say is like, you gotta win the morning.
Heavy requirements on them to lift heavy weights.
The conversation has to be changed. What you truly value.
No right way and there's no wrong way.
Become the source of struggle.
I kept finding myself in tears from the physical pain.
You're listening to the Stephen Kinsella Podcast.